This class is a total body routine designed to hit just about every part of the body. You can use it as a daily routine or something to touch base and move your body on a weekly basis. Or you can use it as a warm up or both, right? It doesn't have to be one or the other. But two really good places to put this into your current routine. And then obviously with some consistency, start to see, does this make you move, feel, and even potentially perform better down the line. So I want to start by demonstrating all the exercises. This way you know what they are, and then we will go through them all together, okay, as like a kind of class-based setting. So just sit tight, watch this beginning part, get a feel for some of the technique and how we're going to perform them this way that as we go through the class is going to be a nice smooth transition. So the first exercise is called the reach, roll, and lift. We're going to come and sit on our heels. We're going to take our elbows and place them on our forearms. The non-working hand, we're actually going to slide the elbow next to the knee, and I'm going to place my forehead on my hands. And the movement consists of three parts. One of them will be the reach, right? Palm down, start, reach, kind of like in a Y fashion, not straight out, but in a Y. The reach is the first part, the roll is the second part, and then lifting up is the final part. And the reason why we keep our head on our hand and our butt on our heels is that prevents some compensations that we would normally see if you have a poor shoulder flexion mobility or scapular stability. So keeping your head down and your butt on your heels will prevent us from arching our back and creating that compensation. Okay. The second exercise in the circuit is going to be a hip 90-90, what we call an eccentric neuro grooving. So we set up in the 90-90 position. My front leg looks like a 90-degree angle, and so does my back leg. We take the hands off the floor, and then we slowly lower our torso towards the ground as far as you can while maintaining a neutral spine or an extended spine as much as possible. So from a side angle, what that looks like is I'm coming down, my spine angle remains the same, I go as far as I can, and at the bottom, when I can't go any further, I use my hands to help me up. So we're only focusing on the eccentric portion of the movement. All right, from there, we're gonna do ER, and internal rotation and external rotation hinges. So I'll give you the look from this angle here. Same 90-90 position. We can keep our hands on the floor, but then we're going to open up our knee as high as possible without, not turning. Just keeping our torso straight ahead. Lift the knee up as high as you can. Come back down, and then lift the foot off the ground. And then we're going to kind of go back and forth through here. If you cannot get your foot off the floor in this position, the further out to the side you move your hand, or if you come onto your elbows, the easier that's going to be. All right. Then we're going to go into a half kneeling thoracic spine rotation. You don't need anything, but I do like having a stick of some sort in our hands. So we come into what looks like a lunge position. My right leg is forward, so I'm going to twist to the right. And then I'm going to make sure my left arm is really reaching up for the ceiling and my eyes are following my right hand. So really working through a nice range of motion here. Then that's going to take us into a squat to overhead reach. And we're going to start standing up here. Your squat width or your foot width for the squat is entirely up to you. Find something that feels relatively comfortable. It doesn't have to be toes straight ahead with your feet shoulder width apart. It can be a little wider, a little bit more narrow, whatever works best for you and your anatomy. Okay, and then we're going to start here. You're going to bend down. We're going to grab the toes. You'll pull up on the toes so that you're trying to get your chest up. As you squat down, you're trying to show any logos on your shirt. And then you're going to up and open one hand, and then up and open the other hand, okay? And then the finale will be shoulder capsular curls. We'll do that in a tall kneeling position. My arm is going to come out 90 degrees, bent also 90 degrees at the elbow. And then we're going to bring our arm into full external rotation and then bring my arm into full internal rotation. Okay, and that'll be a capsule car. So a back into ER and a forward into IR. That's 1 rep, and we'll repeat that. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 sets of each of these exercises, 6 reps of each. We're gonna go from top to bottom. All those exercises we just discussed exactly with those cues that we used, and then we'll do it again a second time. So we're gonna start with the reach, roll, and lift. So let's all come down onto our knees. We're gonna come sit on our heels. Elbows, both elbows we're gonna place on our knees, and then we're gonna take the left arm, we're gonna slide the elbow right next to the knee, making a fist and putting your head on that fist. Now your right arm, you're going to have palm down, elbow touching the knee, and I'm going to reach out on that in that Y direction as far as I can. I'm going to flip my palm to the ceiling. I'm going to maintain a straight elbow and a palm to the ceiling as I lift off the ground. We're going to hold it for 1 full second, drop it down, palm back to the ground, slide the elbow to the knee. And we're going to repeat that 5 more times. So reach out, turn the palm up, lift that arm, hold for a full second, back down, palm down, knee to elbow. 4 more to go. Reaching out, rotating that hand, lifting on up, holding, coming down, palm down, elbow to knee. 3 more to go. Reaching, rotating, and lifting. Come down, palm down, slide back. And we got 2 left. Reach out, rotate palm up, lift, elbow straight, head stays in contact. Come down, palm down, back in. And the final rep here is we reach out, we rotate, palm up, lift up, hold, return to the ground, turn the palm down, slide it back in, and we're going to switch sides. So now left elbow is attached to the knee, my right elbow is to the side of my right knee, palm right underneath my head, head comes into contact, and we're going to repeat on this side. Starting with the palm down, I reach out in that Y direction, point the palms up, and I lift. I hold it for a second, come down, turn the palm back down, and then slide back in. We're going to repeat. Reaching, rolling, lifting, back down, palm down, and slide back. 4 more reps to go. Reach, roll, lift, hold, come down, palm down, and slide. 3 reps to go. Reaching, rolling, lifting, hold, down, palm down, and back, elbow to knee. 2 reps as we reach, roll, lift, hold it, drop down, palm down, slide back. And the final rep here is reach, roll, and lift, drop down, palm down, and slide in. Now we're going to go into the hip 90-90s. We're going to start with the E and Gs. I'll give you the side view for this. All right. So we're going to come in here. We're going to go chest up, hands off the ground. If you really need a hand because you can't sit in the 90-90 comfortably, you can keep it on the ground. But for the most part, I want us to stay up nice and tall. We're going to slowly bring ourselves forward. You're going to bring yourself to the end range. You're going to hold it for a second. Fingertips can come on the ground. You're going to use them to help bring you back up. We'll repeat for 5 more reps. Slowly coming down, pausing at the bottom, grab and hold, and then coming back up. Rep number 3 here, as we drive down, hold the bottom, hands, and back up. Rep 4, Nice, slow and controlled. Good. Hands down, back up. 2 reps to go. Number 5 as we go down. Keep some nice tension. It helps sometimes as we put our hands down, come up for the last one, to push the leg into the floor. That irradiation sometimes helps you get a little deeper into the range of motion. So push the leg into the ground as you go. Get to the bottom, hands down, and up. I'm just gonna change my angle, but now we're gonna go into those the hinges. So staying in the 90-90, now with the same side, we're just gonna take the back leg, and I'm gonna lift the knee up as high as I can. And then we're gonna come down. Then we're gonna lift that foot off the floor. Remember, if you can't get the foot off the floor in the position, move your hand out or drop to the elbow. That will make it easier. That's 1 of 6. Rep 2 as we lift the knee up. And down. And then lift that foot. Drop the foot down. Knee back up. Rep 3. Coming back down. Lifting the foot, hold, and drop. Coming into rep 4, and down, foot up. Hold in the top for a second, we're not rushing through it. Come in rep 5 here, and up. And one last rep as that knee goes up. Drops down, and foot goes up. All right, we're going to switch to the other side, 90-90. So now, chest up nice and tall, hands off the ground, pulling ourselves deep into the range of motion. When we get to the bottom, hands down, bring us up. Rep 2, bring ourselves down, nice, slow, controlled. Hands down, come up. Rep 3. Really build that tension. Remember, pushing the leg down to the ground can be helpful. That irradiation can help you get further into the range. Use the hands to come back up. 3 more reps. Pull, pull, pull. Nice hard exercise here. Challenge it. If you need hand assist, you can use it. And definitely use the hands to help you back up. 2 more reps to go. Nice and deep into the range. Hands. And 1 final rep to go. And up. Move into the hinges. Chest stays straight ahead. We're going to lift that knee as high as possible. Hold that in range. Drop it down. And then lift the foot. Hold. Drop the foot. Lift the knee. Slowly drop it down. And then lift the foot. That's rep 2. We're going into 3 as you lift the knee. And down. Lift the foot. Down. Knee up. And down, and up with the foot, and down. We got 2 more. Lift that knee high. Keep your spine position. Drop the knee. Lift the foot. 1 more rep. High knee. Open it up. Drop it down. Lift the foot. Okay, we're going to go into the half kneeling reach. So this is the one where we're going to need that stick that we talked about. Again, you do not need the stick, so if you do not have something that you can use to hold on to, it's not a big deal. Okay, you just do the same thing with both hands reaching up to the ceiling as high as you can. I just like a stick because it helps guide the hands a little bit better. I'm going to start with the stick right at my hip, right by my pocket on the down leg. And then we're going to start rep 1. I'm going to reach up. I'm really driving. I have my right leg forward. I'm rotating to the right. And I'm really reaching with my left hand. Come back down to the pocket. And repeat rep 2. reaching that left arm up, drop it back down, and we're going rep 3. Breathing the entire time, eyes stay open. Coming into rep 4, reach, 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 and down. Rep 5, and down. And rep 6, and down. We're going to switch sides. Left side up. I'm going to rotate to the left. Hands start down by my right pocket. I'm going to go up and to the side, reaching with that right arm. Comparing and contrasting mobility on both sides. Breathe. And down. Rep 3. Reach and twist. And down. Number 4. And down. Number 5. And down. And one last rep. And down. Okay, we're going to come to the squat with overhead reach. Remember, foot width is your choice. We're having the toes, pulling down nice and deep. Right hand goes up. Left hand goes up. Right hand goes up. Left hand goes up. Got 4 more here. Trying to show that chest as much as possible. 3 more reps, right and left. 2 more reps. If you have a hard time staying down here for all reps, you can stand up, break it up in between. And 1 more. And 1 more. All right. We're going to come into kneeling. Squeezing the glutes, squeezing your core. Both arms out 90 degrees. I'm going to rotate both hands back. I want to think that my elbow is a hinge and my arm is a door. So as I go back, my elbow stays in the same spot. As I come into IR, same thing. Elbows stay where they are. Hands move around the hinge. Back into ER for rep 2. Drop those hands. And back up. And drop down. And back up, rep 4. And down. Back up. And down. And 1 more time, up. And down. Okay, so we're going to go back to the top. We're going to go back to the reach, roll, and lift. So we're going to come sit on the heels. Elbows attached to the knees. My left arm's going to go under my head. I'm going to reach out in that wide direction. Palm stays on the ground. Rotate, palm up, and then lift off the ground for a second. Drop it down, roll the palm down, slide it back in. And repeat. Rep 2, reach, roll, and lift. Back down. Palm down and slide in. Reach for rep 3. Palm up and lift. Hold, drop down, palm down, slide in. 3 more. Reach, roll, lift, and down, and slide. Going into rep number 5 here. Roll and lift, down, palm down, slide in. Final rep. Going out, reaching up, lift, come back to the ground, palm down, slide in, switching sides. Reach, roll, and lift, and slide back. Going into rep 2 as you reach, roll, lift, down, palm down, slide in. Rep 3, reach, roll, lift, down, palm down, and back. Rep 4, reach, roll, lift, down, palm down, slide in. Coming rep 5 here, reaching, rolling, lifting, drop down, slide back in. Last rep as you reach, roll, and lift, and come back down. And we'll come back into the 90-90. All right, I'm going to go right leg forward, left leg back to start. Get the ENGs to begin. Hands off the ground. Pulling myself deep into the range of motion. Should feel a little bit easier or a little more loose in a sense as compared to set 1. Go into rep 2. All the way down. Use the hands to come back up. Rep 3. Spine angle tries to remain the same. Pushing the front leg into the ground. Hands lift me back up. Halfway there. Reach down. Pull, 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 pull. Hands and up. 2 reps to go. Nice, slow, and controlled. And up. And last rep here. Hands and up. Okay. Hinges on the back side here. I'm going to bring the knee as high as I can. Drop it down. Lift the foot. Rep 2. Knee high. Knee down. Foot high. Come down. Knee high. Knee down. Foot high. We're halfway through. Bring that knee up. You drop that knee down. Lift that foot up. 2 more reps here. Knee, then foot. Make that hip work. Last rep. Open up as high as you can. Try to squeak a little bit more out. Same thing as we lift the foot. Work hard. Try to get another inch or so. And drop down. We're going to switch sides. Left leg in front, right leg in back. Hands off the ground. And then we're going to go through as I pull down as far as I can, irradiating by pushing my leg into the ground. Hands lift me up. Rep 2. Nice and controlled. Hands help you up. Coming into rep 3 here, all the way down. Good, come back up. Rep 4, nice control. Getting tired. Really focus here, try to get everything, squeeze out these last 2 reps. Try to keep the quality strong, intent to move right through that front hip. Last rep here. And hand down. Okay. Hinges in that back leg. Knee up. Drop down. Foot up. Drive the knee, I'm sorry. And then the foot. 2 reps in. Going for 3. Nice lift. Drop it down. Lift the foot. Halfway. Knee up, knee down, foot up. Knee up, drop, foot up. Last rep. Really make it count. Try to squeeze a little bit extra. And lift that foot. Same thing. Try to get a little extra. All right. We're going to come into the squat. All right, we got those nice reaches. You can change your squat depth or position, your foot position if you like, but we're gonna get down nice and deep. I'm gonna reach up with the right, reach up with the left. Alternating sides here. Rep 2. Rep 3. Breathing. Chest up. Eyes follow your hands. Got 2 more reps. If you need to take the breaks in between, go for it. And last one. All right, stand on up. Take a second to finish up. If you're a little slower, that's okay. All right, we're gonna finish with those capsula cars. Arms out to the side, reaching back into ER, reaching into IR. We go rep 2, reaching back and down. Rep 3 and down and back and down. 2 more to go as you reach back and drop it down. And last rep, almost there, guys. And down. All right. Thank you guys again for downloading this class. It means a lot to us that you trust us for your movement needs. If you guys have any questions or comments or concerns, email us info@perfectstridept.com. Any questions you have about the movements, why we selected them, whatever it is, you want to just say hi, reach out, let us know. We'd love to hear from you guys. I hope you guys all enjoyed the class, and stay tuned for some future classes that will be coming out. See you guys next time.